Eric Swalwell has sex with Chinese spies.
He does.
That's a fact.
Yeah. Unprotected.
I'll be in Fort Wayne at the end of August. That's a fact.
Okay.
And Eric Swalwell has sex with Chinese spies.
Yes, yeah. Isn't it weird? Isn't it weird when you fall into this cosmic bunny hole where you're like, Eric Swalwell gets to criticize me on Twitter?
I just saw that and I kept thinking, didn't you give information to Chinese spies while you were having sex with them?
Right.
Well, maybe it was before or after.
It was before,
I don't know if it was during.
It was during.
It was payment for services.
It could have been whispering in her ear while he was having sex with Chinese spies.
Yeah, he just went, reconciliation!
Actually, he whispered,
I think I've done my constituents' bidding.
I don't know anything.
Yeah. Well, that's true.
Oh, I mean, he may not know much.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
But whatever little he knew, he shared with a Chinese spy.
He's the radio of representatives.
He is.
That's a good one. Now,
Mr. Radio goes to Washington.
Yes. So last night I tweeted this out really quickly, just so you can see the weaponization that's going to take place against you. Tomorrow's war, sleep well. Eric Swalwell decided to chime in. Here he is, laughing.
The only word he knows. Yeah.
That's also what the Chinese spy did after she had sex with him.
Yeah. Well, she did it when he took off his pants.
She's like, in my country, they're even bigger.
You do foot binding on penis? Well, hey, Swalwell, come on the show, buddy.
Yeah.
We should talk.
Come laugh. You laughed? Come laugh with us.
Come on the show, champ.
We have a laugh.
Come have some farts and giggles.
Yeah. Come on, show me my place there, chief. Put me in my place. I'm just a silly old comedian, host of a show on YouTube. You know what? I mean, come on. You're a United States representative. You should make quick work of me. All right.
Representative for China.
Yes. Well, you know, we're splitting hairs.
True.
You say tomato, I say ting tao fa.
But if you're looking for piss tapes and Russians, why don't you just look at Hunter's laptop?
That's a good point.
That'd be a good place.
Or just look at, well, if you want, you know, the Chinese, you just go to Swalwell's.
That's true.
Ring footage.
Yes. His fart box.
Yes. It's all devil is a scream box. Just the sequence matters. Now, investigators, I'm still a child. I'm mad, but I'm still a child. Our good old favorite, Eric Swalwell. We know the FBI is not raiding Eric Swalwell, who was having sex with Chinese spies. And I understand it. He's desperate.
Well, I mean, come on.
Didn't he date a Russian like right after too?
Yeah, you know, he has a pattern.
She's a spy, but you know, maybe.
I don't think so much. He doesn't have a fetish for spies so much as he'll exclusively fornicate with communists.
Yes, well, that's true.
Ah.
Yeah. He had a role play as Ivan Drago.
And spies.
Yes. Eric Swalwell, no raid. Now, there's a difference between people who are, let's say, Democrat voters for a long time and saying, this is beyond the pale. Yeah. But people who celebrate this, I'm not telling you what to do. I would advise you to cut them from your life like a cancer. Because they would celebrate the same if it happened to you. Don't serve them. Don't employ them. Don't be nice with them. Don't work with them. And fight every single inch. Every single time they say something where your antenna goes up, if they happen to be in your periphery, go, nah, that's bullshit. Call them on it. It's time to fight for every single square inch. I don't want to see ha 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 ha. The thing about ha 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 from Eric Swalwell is that's a man who fears no retribution whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's like a woman who talks a bunch of trash to some strange man she doesn't know because she knows that he won't hit her for the exact same reason he would hit a man. It's the exact same thing. It's Eric Swalwell going, I was banging Chinese spies and they didn't raid my home. That's the problem I have with it. Not an end zone dance. I have a problem that half of this country doesn't fear retribution. We need to make them fear it. And we need to make the people who claim to be championing our cause, claim to be carrying our mantle, Republicans, conservatives, they need to fear you. Not saying violence. I'm saying they need to fear you going on a campaign to remove any and all of the power they so desperately desire or cling to. That's it. That's it. These are career politicians. You know, you see what happens. You see what happens with congressmen. You see what happens with senators. Right? You see what happens you saw it with Fauci, one of the highest paid officials in government, a man who has not worked in the private sector what do you think happens at the FBI? What do you think happens at the DOJ, at the CIA? These are people who've worked their entire lives and are looking for a pension. Most of these people are totally fine carrying out these marching orders so long as they remain unaffected, even if they agree with you. If you work in these agencies, now I got the Dave thing. Be a whistleblower.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to fight every single inch, period. Don't look for a perfect shot. Pressure, 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 pressure in your everyday life. Resign yourself to every day for the rest of your life being uncomfortable. Being uncomfortable because it's going to be conflict. That's okay. That's okay because peace is a two-way street. And they don't want it. What do you mean they? Are you othering? Yep, they. Enemy. Left. Democrats. IRS, FBI, DOJ. This administration. Eric Swalwell. Enemies. Not worthy adversaries. Not differing points of view. Enemies.
Watch Louder with Crowder live, Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. Eastern.